That's fine. What else do we want to talk about? That's embarrassing. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, what a horrifying thing to be able to remember your childhood. Not me. I barely remember anything. But not our next comic. They have a memory like a person who's got one. Everybody give it up for Bob Rock!
Keep it going for Shannon and her lovely mother. You're a wonderful person. You're raising a wonderful human being. We had a great heart-to-heart last week. It was wonderful. We closed this bar down. Okay? And then when Patrick turns on the lights, I'm like, what the fuck? Did I just close a fucking bar down? Fuck! Do I have a drinking problem? Shit! And then, like, I'm walking home. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, right? When you close?
Oh, yeah.
Right? And I didn't realize that. And I'm, like, walking home because I haven't done that in a long time. I'm secret old, ladies and gentlemen. So then my wife calls when I'm, like, walking down Clark. And I did this weird thing that I do to everybody who calls me when they're, like, wondering if I'm dead. Which is, I try to sound really happy for no reason. Like, she called me and she's like, are you okay? It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, hey, yeah, everything's fine. I wasn't just crying. Everything's great. They say dress for the job that you want. And clearly for me, that is bartender at Great America! Trying to get it in. My birthday's tomorrow. Or as I like to call it, I have to hold my breath when I tie my shoes. It's unfortunate. I love this bar. Anybody else feel the same way? This is such a great fucking bar. But you know that a bar like this, on other days of the week, people just say things really sad out loud here. You know? People say things like, yeah man, the fucking custody trial's tomorrow at 7. What the fuck ever? You ruined my life. Or, hey Junior, I hate to break it to you, but this ain't the first time I've been kicked out of a bar for peeing myself. Or, yeah, my dad died on Christmas, so when I get gifts, it makes me real sad. Like, just sad things that happen here. So I was babysitting my niece yesterday, and we watched the movie Beethoven from the early 90s. Yeah, and I was just like, man, Charles Grodin was probably broke as fuck. Here's the pilot of that movie, gang, okay? A bunch of mobsters are working with vets to get dogs that have extra thick skulls so they can test their new type of bullets. That is literally the plot of the fucking movie! Somebody stumbled into a Hollywood office, coked out of their mind, and got the green fucking light. People complain about Marvel movies like, yeah, there's no end credits to that piece of shit. So I was reading the other day about how a canine on the police force was retiring. Bear with me, this is a long walk, okay? Canine retiring. It's like, I didn't know dogs could retire. If dogs can retire, then that stands to reason that dogs can get fired. Right? Like, hey, Mr. Peeper's coming to my office, we have to talk. Look, you're a good cop. You've been a huge, crucial part of a lot of big drug busts. But let's face it, your professional mannerisms and otherwise are garbage, all right? You sniffed Tina's ass at the holiday party. Your personal hygiene is horrible. And Wachowski told me you were sleeping underneath this desk the other day. This pains me to say, but I need your badge and that sock you chewed up on my desk by the end of the day. Which sounds ridiculous, but like if a dog dies in the line of duty, does his dog wife or other partner collect a pension? And if not, how far are we as an American society from people complaining about dogs not being able to get married? I'm not talking about bestiality, folks. I'm talking about marriages between pets. We are 5 years before somebody walks into a fucking town hall meeting and is like, I know 3 things for sure. Number 1, Ken Burns is the most prolific documentarian I have ever seen in my entire life. Okay? Number 2, Boyz II Men, 1994 release, 2, changed my life. Specifically track 6, Jezebel. Alright? Might as well have been an arrow because it went right here. The number 3 thing I know is that every day that passes that my dogs are not married is a travesty to Jesus Christ. But then, like, they wouldn't want same-sex dogs to get married, and that would piss people off. So then there'd be other people that'd be at the town hall meeting, and they'd be like, look, Chip and Eric, they love each other. They want to share it with the world. There's a thing in America, it's called religious freedom, okay? If they want to be together, they should be together. This is ridiculous. If you're gonna legalize marriage between 2 dogs, it should be all types of dogs for everybody. And they'd go back and forth like that for a couple of years, and then I'd be walking down the street and I'd be like, where's all these booze and slutty pets coming from? Oh, the fucking parade is today. Okay, that's what's happening. I'll leave you on this. As the 2022 elections are coming up, I'm very scared that we are ignoring global warming. Okay? As a country. We ignore global warming so much, I'm surprised it hasn't been murdered on camera by the police.